what do you think in that kind of sense? Because obviously, like I said, I despise the prison system in that kind of sense because they go on like they've got so much support for you guys. And even sometimes when I'm going in, when you guys are coming out, you ain't got the support network. You're just going to your PO and whatever. Man, them saying, I just go in there for half an hour and I bowl back out. So what kind of support are you guys getting? Of course, you're going to go back to a certain degree. So do you think there's a lack of support, or do you think there's sometimes within the man them, we need to realize in a sense of when you're rolling around certain man, you know what you're going to go and do. So try and keep yourself away from certain things.
But you know what it is? I haven't been in the system for a little while, alhamdulillah. So I don't really know the license thing at the moment. But I do know it's very much stricter than when I was on license. Like they'll send you back quick and fast.
Yeah.
So it's not as, because before it was like, come out on license and you're on road. You know you're on road. You could do what, like man was getting nicked in that on license. I remember when I was younger, I was getting, and then you're getting bail. Now,
but it's such a shame because most men got talent though. Like every type of prison I go to, and I'm not just talking about talent in the sense of rapping. We all know that
the best footballers,
chefs,
best basketball players,
writers.
Listen, I saw a man I cook up a madness in the kettle. I said, "Big man."
Yeah.
Nah, I have to rate it. I saw our next man thing was hanging off. Little electrician, man. I
was just about to say, think about it. Think about the things we do.
Don't do. Like, you're putting stuff. Big man, I don't even know if you like to do
man.
Like
are making plug sockets.
Come on, like tinfoil and everything. So you've got to respect some of these guys and what they're actually doing. And what's a shame is they're not being able to come out and be able to see that as, do you know what? Most of us see it as second nature. So what a lot of the stuff that we learn from, whether it's road, from whatever, we see it as second nature. But there's something that we all do, that no one doesn't do. So if you can find that thing that you do, that niche, that you don't even know why you're good at it. You're just good at it. Whether it's numbers, whether it's, you just don't even know why. That's your niche. I was going
to say there's a lack of infrastructure once people are released, like, because there's staffing resources and all sorts of things. So when they come out, where they should be like focused in, or someone like, the system wraps around them and has a wraparound care to kind of focus them in on what they're actually good at. There's not a lot of resources there. So then people end up falling back into bad habits 100%. And then reoffending again and 100%. Going back through the vicious circle. 100%. Once you're on that circle, it's kind of hard to jump off. Difficult. It's a roundabout.
Absolutely.
Like it's literally a roundabout. And when you try to jump off, sometimes you injure yourself.
We're finding it difficult. And I feel like I'm a law-abiding citizen now. I'm not on, and I still find it difficult.
It's hard.
There's still times when I'm looking at myself like, right, bills coming through. Like, all right, cool. Everyone's feeling that pressure, just what I'm trying to say. And that's what's so sad, because there should be better support networks and not always us pointing the finger all the time. And that's what we do as our generation of council culture. Everyone's willing to counsel someone, but no one ain't really to be like, hold on a minute, what's happening? Why? I say all the time, a young person just don't get up in the morning and just want to stab someone. It didn't just start there.
Yeah.
Why?
That's the
why
outcome.
does he feel? Yeah. Why does he feel like he wants to do that?
Yeah.
And once again, when you start looking back,
angry.
But then why is he angry?
Angry,
you have to go back.
There's
so much different reasons.
Yeah, of course.
Absent parents, like,
fear.
Bullying, harassment,
And a lot of us are suffering through fear. Not even in the sense of, when I say fear, I say false evidence appearing real. Or false expectations appearing real. So when I was growing up in school, I remember one time, like, I didn't want to fight some guy, but the expectations of me, I had to.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, Chris is going to brock him up. I'm like, right, they want to brock him up.
And
I'm not going to lie, this guy, this guy was like, literally, he's River, he just came over from Africa. His name was River. He was tough, bruv. I saw him. And like, like when you can understand, I don't care, I was bad in school, but when you can look at the next man and be like, nah, I don't want it. I don't want it. And everyone's like, Chris is going to fight. But like I said, false expectations of me feeling like I had to do something. But I'm not going to lie, I shadow out, bruv. You get me? I found him at 5th period. I said, yo, River. Listen.
River's even mad.
I don't even want to fight, man.
No, I would never want to fight River.
Listen.
Like, the ones that your name's River. That's too much mind games.
And he was solid as well.
Obviously, why for that? I'm going to give you a yellow. It's going to be a wide free zone, though. But
do you know what I mean?
He was solid, was too mad. But yeah, he was solid.
No, listen, don't worry.
We're going to leave that for today anyway, because we didn't do that with
you didn't. Yeah, no, of course.
I think you tried to give it one.
Yeah.
Or two.
But that's why I kept it yellow.
But literally that is something that I've seen time and time again, and it's just like, we need to stop that, because it's an expectation. You don't even know. Sometimes you can even tell your brethren, like, I don't even do it. And he might even say, cool, don't do it. But because you feel like, I have to do a certain thing, or I have to act a certain way. It was the same for me when I decided to leave the roads. Like, I decided to leave the roads, and it was mad of my transition, because no one doesn't have my transition. So I got an opportunity to go to a performing arts. When I was,
you know what? I'm gonna
go on,
because we normally run.
Yeah, I know. All right, cool.
No, we don't. No, because but That's what I've been doing lately, though.
Yeah.
Just starting it how it starts.
Okay,
Yeah.
And
say the word.
then I'll
Yeah,
get
yeah.
into your story.
Yeah.
Because it's good to just start it how it starts.
course,
'cause
absolutely.
We just talk
Yeah,
about whatever,
absolutely.
There's so much. But we're going to get back into everything anyway. But we normally start with, like, you know, where you was born, where you're from. Because obviously we need them to get to know you, innit? And
Absolutely.
understand how you've even
got here,
got
where
to
I've got
where
here.
you're at. So
Major.
we're going to go through the whole story, find out. So,
Yeah.
yeah, where you was born.
Yeah, born and raised in North Whittington Hospital.
Oh, Whitton.
Yeah, come on, Whitty, bruv. You know what's there. So born and raised in Whittington Hospital. Grew up there my whole life. A lot of my family, predominantly from South London. So when my mum was 6 months pregnant with me, she moved to North London. So that's the reason why I'm in North. But then there's a lot of people that might be like, oh no, his name and everything. And yeah, do you know what I mean? They're all over there. They're all over there. And sometimes,
Big family.
Yeah, big family. But sometimes everyone thought like I had that though. I didn't have it. Yeah, because back in them days, we don't have phones and all that kind of stuff. So call a lot of cousins to do what? You know what's there? I'm getting broke up already. You know what's there? You can't be on the high road. Yeah, I'm going to call my cousins from Lewisham. I'm going to call my cousins from Brick. Yeah, by the time they get here, you're getting broke up. So I didn't have, even though the name was, I didn't have that. So I grew up North London, 2 sisters, and my single mum. You know what I mean? And I was the youngest out of the 3. And lucky enough, my mum sent me to a school outside of London, which was Potter's Bar, Hertfordshire, when I went to secondary school. And
So where do you go to primary school?
Well, I went to primary school in Holloway. It was a school called Ring Cross, but it's closed down now. It's not even there. You know when certain schools get taken over. You know when it's there.
How
Not
was you in there?
satisfactory.
Do you know what the worstest thing about it? I was all right, but I didn't realize that I suffered with dyslexia. So as I was going through primary school, them days it wasn't even heard of.
It weren't a
You're just
thing.
seen as just
Yeah, you know,
Troublemaker.
you're just a
they
magic.
didn't even tell us about ADHD.
Like literally, so I had dyslexia, and they used to also say that I was hyperactive. So you can only imagine. I'm getting told off. Man can't sit still. You know what's there. Man's not paying attention. I'm looking at the words. It's flying off the paper. I don't know what's going on. I remember forgetting how to spell silly words. I remember one time going to one girl like, "Yo, Sarah, how'd you spell king?" She's like, "You don't know how to spell king." I said, "Rude girl, if you don't, why are you shouting?" Because I would turn up this whole table right now, cuz. So sometimes I would just turn up in school. Certain teachers would be like, right, you see the teachers going around saying, right, everyone's going to read a line. I'm looking at the 5th person and thinking, rah, my mind's out of there, bruv. Right, that's it. Calls a riot, bruv. Get kicked out, bruv. And that was it throughout the whole time through primary school. But they didn't understand. They just thought I was just a bad youth, you know what I mean, in that kind of sense. Then I went to secondary school. It was the same thing, but my mum put me into quite a grammar school in that kind of sense. So it was really, really high expectations sort of kind of thing. So that just even hit me even more harder.
Challenging.
So I'm in
Where was that?
That was in Potter's Bar, Hertfordshire. So my mum sent me out then. So she didn't want me to go to the schools like Highbury Grove. I wanted to go Grove, Holloway, Central, you know what's there, DK and White, like all the schools. I was like, all the man them. My mum's like, nah, you're going up there.